What's up, people? How's everybody doing today? My name is Kelly, and I'll be your shit. I hope you be sticking here with me for a few minutes while I express a few things. Recently, man, I'm gonna come up with 5 years, 5 years, 5 months of recovery, trying to start all over again. As Teddy Pendergrass says from the song "Another Love," TKO. I gotta be out of my mind, starting all over again. That it wasn't too long ago to where the lyrics in the song actually really resonated with me to the point, or more so, the way it impacted me was because I'm starting over once again. But my life has always been about starting over because of my behaviors and my lifestyle and who I thought I was or was trying to be isn't what God wanted me to be. But I didn't want to see what God wanted me to be. I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and as a result of that, it sent me to some very bad places that I really wouldn't want to wish that on anybody. But that's not the purpose of here to discuss that today. Um, the past is behind me. Can't keep looking back because I do. I'm going to hit a wall. It's sort of like how come on a space shuttle and airplanes don't have a reverse? They're not meant to go in reverse. So why is it us humans always have a capacity, always looking back at what if this and what if that? If I only would have did this, if I only would have did that. But if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I had the extreme honor and pleasure of meeting some people that really impacted my life and who I am today as a result of that. But maybe more about that later on. The purpose of this right now is the process of redeveloping oneself. Life is like a picture. Our lives are like a picture. And I know this is not current, but back when I was growing up, in order to take a picture, if you took a picture, you had to have it developed. And in order for it to be developed, you had to go into a dark room. The dark room, or removing your place from people, places, and things to where they really don't understand what you're doing, or maybe they do and they wish you would get some help, or maybe you can help yourself. So what I've done is, or I would have done in the past, is always remove myself, delete the apps, delete the distractions, and more focus on me. I'm speaking to the person who's a drug addict, who's an alcoholic, who's a teacher, who's a lawyer, who's a doctor, or a trash man. That what you see in your life, whatever you're doing, is just not working out for you. Rather that's in your career, your job, your relationships, your relationship with yourself. We can all go to those dark places, those dark rooms, and say, man, this is gonna be my best shit. This is where I can develop that. This is where I can, man, I have all these bright ideas, and they can come. Man, I find out it's in those dark moments or those dark places when you really see the shit that you've always wanted to bring in life. Because life is waiting for you to bring it. Everything that you wanted is just beyond your grasp if you bring your best shit. Like Les Brown says, you gotta be hungry. Eric Thomas, man, you got to believe you owe it to you. If you want it bad as you want to breathe, man, success becomes a byproduct. Your hopes, dreams, and ambitions will be a byproduct. It's sort of just like, why is the graveyard the richest place in the world? It's because you have a lot of dreams, goals, and ambitions are all dead because people did not pursue them because of fear, because of jealousy, because of the inability to see that they have greatness within them. Because we all have that, but we can't see it if we're not surrounding ourselves with people who see it in us. So when I go to those dark rooms, I want to cut myself off from any and everybody and see just where I'm at in my life and in the lives of others. Because I think there's hope, faith, and courage, as long as service work and doing for the next person, it helps me make it through the day knowing that I'm a member of society. So if I'm a member of society, what am I going to do? Well, shit, I'm going to be a member of society just like that. I mean, I removed myself when I was getting high, when I was drinking, or when I was in a penitentiary. But I'm not in that. I'm not in a mental prison anymore. I'm not a spiritual prison anymore. I'm not a physical prison anymore. But I can't be a prison to my emotions and my feelings. My feelings will lie to me every time, right? Right? But sometimes for the better of me, and sometimes to the worst of me. Why is it that all these bad feelings is always about what people think of me? Who cares? I can't interpret how somebody feels about me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Like I said, fuck them. Who are they anyway? Are they adding quality and value to your life? Are they motivating you to add quality and value to the life of another? Because I don't need value. I found out that I have value because God gives me value. God gives me the quality, and it doesn't come through me. It just flows through me for the next person. and the next person, and the next person. The people that run to, rather they're homeless or they're rolling around in a Bentley. I mean, I'm in group right now, IOP, and they got the Lamborghini SUV. Bentley's rolling around here. I'm like, hey girl, what's happening? Can a brother get holler at you for a second? Hell no. But those are just how the games that I play with my mind, man. Because I have to laugh at a lot of shit, man. Not laugh at it laugh at it in a humorous way of seeing that, you know, the life that have led, there's a lot of insanity in it. So since I created it, but when I just created that insanity, but what I got out of that is being resilient, being focused, being tenacious, and knowing that, man, if I look back and see all the stuff that I had to deal with, you know, I was in those dark places. I was in those dark rooms, but I was in those dark rooms trying to develop and design something that didn't work for me. I was trying to design a way to hurt somebody else because I would really hurt myself. And the worst thing possible was I was in prison one time doing a 5 year bid, right? And I looked in that mirror and on the cell wall, and I could barely see my face in it, right? And I was always afraid of seeing myself or my reflection. You know, my reflection is an indication of where I went wrong. If I want to see who's responsible for where my life has led, I have to look at the reflection in that mirror. That's a hard thing to do. Once again, going back to that dark place, redeveloping oneself, just coming out, just like, man, I owe this shit to myself. I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna be like that wolf or that lion. You know, like you got two wolves, right? You got a wolf on the top of the hill. You got a wolf climbing up. Which one's the most dangerous one? It's the one coming up the hill, not the one that's already sitting up there. So that should be you and where you're trying to get to. Be that wolf. Man, fuck people. Fuck everything. I don't need shit. What I do need is I don't need a handout. I need a helping hand up to help me to lock my knees so I can stand on my own and go do what I want to do and take charge of my life. And you know what? Man, the motherfucker's going to hate you for whatever you do. But as long as you don't hate yourself, because I deal with that too, fear and self-loathing, but you know what? That's all fear. Fear is like Les Brown, my brother Les says, false evidence appearing real. Like I really know what's going to really happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but it has to be the the process over the product, because if all I'm doing is looking at that product, everything I did in that darkroom is just dead, because I haven't learned the process of taking each step to knocking down my obstacles, my hurdles, my challenges, because most of those things we put in our place anyway, and nobody can remove them but us. So I found out in that dark room, in that dark place, that's where my greatest shit is. That's where the true me lives. That's where all my past experiences are all going to come back and create that version of myself that I've always truly wanted to be. And if that, surround yourself with some people that are willing to go on the same page as you. Fuck those distractions. Fuck those dead ass conversations that ain't going nowhere. I'd rather sit back and not say nothing to nobody and get my mind right and get ready for this hurdle. Get ready, man. I don't want to be like a hoe, because that crack cocaine, that PCP, and that alcohol had me running up and down the street just like a motherfucking prostitute. And the prostitute, my pimp, was a motherfucker. I'm committing felonies. I'm committing violent felonies just to go get it up, just to go get some damn dope. And what does it say about me? Well, if I say that I love myself, but yet my actions are showing that I really don't. They're really showing me don't. They're showing me that I really hate and despise myself, because look at the shit that I'm doing. Look at the shit that I'm doing. I'm killing myself. I'm killing my community. I'm killing everybody. And I'm also killing my connection to God. So when I pull back, get in that dark room, and come out of it, motherfucker, nigga, you better be ready to get some shit done. Thank you.